And we're switching scenes. No way, Peter Dinklage is here. Oh. Wait, wrong screen. There you go. Good evening. I put away the desk. I kicked it out. I pushed it out of view. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas evening or post-Christmas. Hi, Vito. Hello, Shrub. Hello, Scotty. Hello, Katsuzuma. Hello, Mayor. Did I push it all the way to your house? Oh, very good. Hi, hi. The answer is yes. Just happy to see you. Oh, you're replying to someone. Hi, did you guys make sure to eat a lot on this Christmas? Merry curry. And now we have a few days left remaining for this year. Now that Christmas is finally about to go out the window, about to be defenestrated. We are officially just less than 1 week before New Year. Could you believe that? It wasn't that long ago when I streamed for the first time. Eating less. You wanna rebuild your body again. Difficult, especially considering it's Christmas time. Throw a tree out a window. Wait, is that a normal thing to do in your neighborhood? That is very concerning. 6, 7, and a Merry Christmas. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Though, I don't think there's anyone on YouTube right now except for one person who's also on Twitch. Hello, Benedictio. Welcome, welcome. Not agreeing with you. That kind of sounds like something. It kind of sounds like something a Titan would say. Hey, B-ball. Wait, does that actually stand for basketball? Defenestration and deforestation. Must make sure to replant, okay? And howdy to you too. Welcome, welcome. I was afraid YouTube today would be, well, how do you say this? A ghost town. Yeah, a ghost town. And then Twitch would be active because before I even spoke, I already saw a few messages. You said you just found my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you can make it here. I'm glad you can make it here. Merry curry. Merry curry. Hello, Tenshi. Word. Oh, word. Womp womp. Hello. Hello. With it on the toilet. Is that Taco Bell? Did you eat Taco Bell? Because that's what Taco Bell does to you. New file, mommy. Congratulations. I don't play Star Rail, but congratulations. Well, I reinstalled it tried to pull for Constance with 2,000 gems. Didn't get her. Uninstalled. Good afternoon. You're on your bed. Well, good afternoon to you then. Good afternoon. Hard to resist. Yeah, apparently there's that certain kind of flavor that they have for pies. Merry Christmas. What did you guys eat for Christmas? For me, wait, actually, for Eve and Christmas. For me, on Christmas Eve, I ate spaghetti and pizza. And then for Christmas Day, I had... What did I have again? I'm trying to remember. What did I have for Christmas Day? What did I have for Christmas Day again? I can't remember. Chicken teriyaki for lunch. And then for dinner, I had... What did I have for dinner again? I'm trying to remember. Radioactive. Oh, that just... They should have collabed with Imagine Dragons. Like, imagine. Every time you hear radioactive, you would think of them. That is crazy, right? That would be a crazy marketing stunt. Hey, Jail. It's the start of the weekend-ish. Midweek. All the way from midweek. Kind of like the mid-race. Very goody. Very goody. Yeah, chicken teriyaki. It was soft and juicy and had homemade veggies and kuru. I got my dinner. We had some chicken. Chicken is classic. And then turkey is Thanksgiving. But for Christmas, it's chicken, especially if you live in Japan. In Japan, it's what do you call this? KFC chicken. You're at work. Good luck at work. Yeah, for several countries, there's like work. No, yeah, actually for a lot of countries, like after Christmas is usually like back to work, and then some people would just take a leave. Or on Christmas Day, of course, there's gonna be people working if you wanna order out, right? Or if you wanna dine out. Good luck with your work. You had a big turkey. Thanksgiving 2.0. Did you have that with gravy? Let's see. Today was ham, pork roast, Brussels sprouts, and 2 types of potato. Wait, what do you mean 2 types of potato? The 2 types of potato I know is the one that's sweet and the one that's not. Are there other types? A comically sized salmon. Salmon. How big? How big is that salmon? What's a tamales? Please don't tell me it's going to lead into a These Nuts joke. Christmas ham. I haven't ate Christmas ham in a long while. Mayu cutie tato, what the heck? Hello, Catherine. Merry Christmas. How many minutes did you miss? Only 14. Hello, Ryan. Welcome, welcome. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Merry Curry. Merry Curry. I just started, so all of them. Lumao. Next year, like a Japanese. It's really crazy how hard KFC went with their marketing and advertising to the point where it's become like a necessary part of Japanese culture. Like in a lot of anime, if you see some chicken reference, it's because of them. It's because of them. Hi, Shad. Today we are not gaming. The gaming will be for the weekend. I originally was gonna be today, but I thought, you know what? I want to talk with my mobsters, not goons. You are not goons. You are not goons. Unless if you if you want to be in a certain kind of hashtag, I guess, then sure. For now, I'm just referring to you as mobsters. Oh, not enough to choke you out. What? I hope you mean just in a wrestling sense. Hey, boss. Yes, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Let's see. Did I miss some of the messages? Yes, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. We're not goon setting. Chad, imagine if we were around before the term gooning came to be. There is a world where you would have been called goons. There is a world where you would have been called goons. Your Christmas was yesterday. Wait, did I? Oh, shit. So that's why you said weekend. My title is Wicked Chill. Holy, I forgot to update my title on Twitch. On YouTube is correct. So, oopsie. I completely forgot. Weekend. Holy heck. So for YouTube people, hello again, YouTube. The title you're seeing on YouTube is correct, but if you're on Twitch, you would have seen it as Weekend Chill. I do not have the power to change the way you call the day of the week. Yes, Father John VTuber did it. Oopsie. I'm glad you remember my name. That's right. I'm Father John VTuber. Hello, Toby. Welcome. Merry Curry. Yeah, that's true. For a lot of people, it's holiday all the way till Monday. And then there's some where they're working today. Chat, I have some good news for you. I'm up until before I went to bed. My throat was actually really sore. You know, and no, it's not because of protein, sir. If you don't know that meme, chat, that's really funny. Anyway, I had a really bad case of sore throat. Well, not really sore throat, but just my throat was sore. But it's not like the medical condition sore throat. But I was coughing and it was difficult to speak. And I was afraid if I would feel the same this time. And I'm glad I'm not. Or maybe it's your effect. Hey, yo, Merry Christmas. Hey, Anubis, thank you for the follow and welcome. Yes, I'm small, but one day we will be great. You, chat? No, actually, I'm already great. Chat helps me be great. Hey there, fun time, Roxy. Why are you staring at me? Foxes staring at each other like the Spider-Man meme. Actually, for honey good for the throat when sore, I do have that traditional Chinese medicine called the papakoa. I would highly recommend that, but I did not take that before going on stream. I drank some medicine and also used some throat spray. But even when I've been using throat spray for the past few days, the effect hasn't really been the best. Like, it's okay, but doesn't really allow me to like speak comfortably. But now I'm able to speak properly. So I can sustain myself with, well, sustained conversation. Well, yes, hello. Thank you so much for the follows. New follows. Welcome, welcome. Mary Curry, Mary Curry. Hello again to YouTube and Twitch. Hello, hello. Let's see. Yes, Mary Grimace. Mary Curry. 6-7. Oh, hell no. Not this shitto again. Wait. Not to this shitto. Wait. What anime meme was that again from? No way. The past 18 minutes. The neuralizer. So that's what it was. I was like, wait, why are you pulling the neuralizer? Are you going to test chat's drunkenness? And then, oh wait, no, that's the breachalyzer. Big difference. Like, could you imagine you were pulled over by a cop where they were like wondering if you're drunk, and then they pulled out the neuralizer instead, and then you suddenly forgot why you were there, why you were driving, where you're heading towards. So now you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of Nowheresville, with no idea what to do because the cop pulled out the neuralizer instead of the breachalyzer. And then your memory just gets wiped. Merry Christmas. Syrup! Maple syrup! Isn't that one of the best Canadian exports of all time? Like, I'm not sure if I've ever eaten genuine maple syrup, because I believe a lot of the maple syrup we drink are imitations. Because the real thing is quite expensive. Why are there Mortal Kombat emotes again? Binochi, Bocchi, Binochi. Suddenly the anime. What's a gotchi? Which mobile's dumb cannot use a reply button. Wait, what? That is dumb. You would think it would be there right away. Weak. You used to have a Binochi picture. What even is a Binochi? Let's see. Mayu Chibi when? Do you want me to be Mayu, chat? I don't have any redeems yet because I'm not affiliate. But do you want me to be a marketable Chibi plush? I remember Augury Cap would say, I am not a plush. When people would be, you know, she's like more than a plushie. But it's just one way to support her as one of the options you can pick when talking with her. Vachi, the one who sells rocks. Go do crime. Who am I? You're you. Exactly, you're you. Maple syrup is delicious but expensive. True, true. Sent you Binochi Mayu. Binochi. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. But yes. Hello, hello, hello. Wait, have I greeted everyone, Mary Curry? I think so. I think so. Mary Curry. Mary Curry. Isn't that... This reminds me of... There's an Arwenda meme I saw. And basically, it was Goku going into Super Saiyan and suddenly becoming more serious. And the title was, "When the 19th century comes and all the scientists just lock in." It's like what happened? I am also curious. Like, why did we suddenly experience such a huge leap in science and technology? And in a lot of fields in science, a lot of European scientists were like, yep, let's get together in a cafe, drink coffee together, and let's just pump out a lot of the foundational science stuff together all at the same time. It's really crazy. You want to read her too? Actually, is she in Fate Go? Anime girls were created. You weren't alive yet. Yeah, I do think for a lot of us, we weren't alive yet. When anime was first created, I wasn't alive yet either, even though I'm old. Stopped eating raw meat and made toilets. But now we're still eating raw fish. What's the lore here? Lore about the anime, or the Marie Curie, or the European scientists? Or are you asking about me? If you're asking about me, hi, I am Mayu Fuyumi. I am an exiled godfather now on the way back from the grocery store after buying milk for you guys. To build the Famiglia and you. But yes, hello, welcome. And you are not gooners. I mean goons. You are mobsters. Mobsters. So, on terms of power scaling, my power isn't really with being a fantastical being. My power comes from you, after all. A familia that stays together is... Actually, I'm not super religious, so the praise together doesn't really fit. Eh. Went to get the milk but forgot the milk. What do you mean? I got the milk right here. Open wide. Balloons, actually. Blue plus goons. That's balloons. But isn't balloons like copyrighted? Aren't we going to get in hot water? We are a legitimate organization. We do things the right way. The legal way. Father, like Father Arlick, you know? I guess so. I guess so. Let's see. Race Mac, praise me. I mean, tax evasion? No. I do not do tax evasion. When we get affiliated here, you can count on me to actually file the necessary documentation and file and report my taxes. I ain't about to graduate because I evaded a tax. Chat, there was this news because remember when all of a sudden a lot of mangaka are being arrested? Well, not really a lot, but like a handful. A handful of mangaka was being arrested because turns out that some of them are, well, can I say it on YouTube or am I gonna get banned? PDF files? Just a handful. Like a lot of mangaka are good, but the some that got arrested was because of the PDF file. And then when there were news of another author, And then people were like saying, oh no, please don't tell me they got arrested for the same crime. And then the news said, creator of Apothecary Diaries arrested for tax evasion. And then the people were like, yay! She committed tax evasion, not PDF file. Let's go! When I saw the reaction to that news, I was... But that is true, like a better tax evasion instead of the other crime. But don't you worry about the tax evasion crime, chat. I will not do that. I pay my taxes correctly. So, if I get affiliated on Twitch, and if I become a YouTube partner, I'm gonna be filing my taxes. As someone from law enforcement, I knew it. FBI is watching. FBI is watching. You like the lore here? I'm glad. Ignore the tax evasion then. No, we can't ignore the tax evasion. We have to do our due diligence. And actually pay our taxes. Joker is not insane enough to mess with the IRS. Exactly. Like, guys, the moment you do tax evasion, you're gonna... You can count your blessings. And you'll be put behind the bars faster than anyone can say. I don't have a word ready. My wits haven't caught up. My wits are low. I need to train wits. How long until we get a Rico charge? Nuh-uh. I might be an Al Capone VTuber, but I am not an Al Capone himself. Let's see. Monitored by all your police agencies, right? A lot of people are stupid to air their crimes online. You know, actually, people should still be stupid, so you guys can, like, capture them, right? As for me, I'm an innocent, law-abiding, peace-loving man of the people. If you're playing Grand Theft, or if you played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, that would have been a familiar line. And yes, chat, my Grand Theft Auto was San Andreas, not 5. Canadian police, I paid my taxes to the Canadian government. That is a very polite and what do you call this? And responsible of you. Slender tax event be like pay my taxes. Pay your taxes. Hello, Solar Snow. It's so blue. Actually. I'm blue, never die, never die. I shouldn't sing, honestly. I just got my throat a little bit more stable, so I really shouldn't. Yes, sing for me. That's good, that's good. Thank you for singing for me. You should play GTA Vice City. Oh! Actually, that is my first Vice City. But San Andreas was the one I played a lot more. But I played Vice City. The main character's name is Tommy, right? Yeah, Tommy Vercetti. And I like the aesthetics in Vice City. Yeah, Tommy Vercetti. And then I remember when you go to the water, you drown. Because apparently Vercetti does not know how to swim. Does not know how to swim. But yes, hello, welcome. Welcome, Snow. Merry Curry. The kind of payment has another name. What if you pay taxes to Mayu? Maybe a tribute or a tithe. No, I don't think we should call it a tribute. No, no. I think tribute is a bad name. I shouldn't have said that. No, don't. No, no, don't tribute, please. 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 Brainwash. Nah, I'd win. Don't, please. Exactly, don't. For Discord, thank you for asking. The answer is, I would say so, yes. I would say yes. For now, we don't have a Discord server, but I do want to make one soon-ish. Maybe after we've streamed for a month. I want to. Even outside of streams, I want to see the community. Especially now, if you've heard about the Twitter stuff. Like, I don't know your stance for AI in general. And there's a lot of artists who are getting impacted by the changes on Twitter. You're a kind frog. And Pats. The comedy. The comedy. Thanks for the follow, Snow. I'll tribute you to Summon's call. Wait, why are you sacrificing me? Hello? Hello? Why am I being sacrificed? Anger problems? Ricardo Diaz. Wait. When you mentioned Ricardo Diaz, that just reminded me of the guy with the bandana. You know, in the meme where he's just like dancing really, really, really well. You love Magic the Gathering. Wait, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Which reminds me, I tried playing Magic, but it was too complicated for me. And too expensive. I didn't really buy the cards. I just tried a friend's deck. And I really couldn't get into it. Now, about Yu-Gi-Oh! I got into it because it actually was a PlayStation game. I played a PlayStation 1 game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was pretty interesting. There was some story. And I know the graphics does not hold up today, but to little old me, it looked realistic. It was kind of scary because the monsters would actually come out of the cards and attack. Kind of like the anime, right? Hello, Benjamin. Good morning. Hello, Deadman. Hello, hello. Both of these people are from YouTube, if Twitch chat is wondering. Mary Curry. Mary Curry. I'm glad you can make it here today. Hope you had some really nice Christmases. I had a good one. I ate chicken teriyaki. It was delicious. Not so fast. I play Wild Draw 4. Is that Uno? Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Yes, that is the one. Forbidden Memories. Exactly. I played it back when I was a child. But I don't have a PlayStation 1 anymore. That game is such a cursed speedrun. What do you mean? What do you mean? The game has been out for like decades, so you can spoil us. Double it and pass it to the next one. Pot of Greed. Yeah, that card became popular outside of the Yu-Gi-Oh community. I forgot why. But yes, good morning. If you're in Asia, good morning. If you're in the Americas, Canada, good evening. If you're in Asia, Australia is a fictional country, fantastical country like the New Zealand. Good morning. And for Europe, Good evening. But I don't think we have any Europeans here in chat. I don't think we have. It is pretty late. Hello, Akers. Welcome, welcome. If you're in Australia, good day, mate. Merry curry, Merry curry. Merry curry, mate. British. All right, given your name. Right. So you're still awake. Oh, you're still awake. Scottish. Yeah. Hello, JV. Good evening. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Merry curry, Merry curry. It's so good to see you guys. It's so good to see you. Nearly 2 a.m. Actually, gamer hours. I did hydrate before starting stream. And now I'm here. I said this before and I'll say this again. So, chat, my throat was feeling really bad until like last night. Like, literally. It was difficult for me to speak. I decided to not make a short because I didn't want to make it like the same one as the Mary Curie short that I made, where I wasn't really talking, and it wasn't really one I wanted to make, but I wanted to like get a greeting, right? So like not the quality I wanted, like, you know, the usual quality where I just talk to you. I mean, there's not much production that goes into shorts production for me, but I did want to talk, but I wanted to rest my voice. Anyway, I'm feeling way better now, so I'm feeling a bit more confident. No, not a bit. I am feeling more confident for this weekend. This weekend, I'm gonna be playing Detroit Become Human for the first time outside of demos. Because I've only played that game with a demo for a long, long time. Yeah, let's go. Aware. Congrats on 381 subs. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, YouTube and TikTok has been showing up. I actually caught my daily shorts uploading, well, today. So, whoa, actually resting? But I do like making shorts. It's kind of easy to put out compared to long form where you gotta put a lot of thought into it most of the time. You gotta edit, do a lot of work, compared to shorts where, hey, I just want to talk about this white thing. I want to tell you, Mr. Viewer, Miss Viewer, or not Mr., not Miss. Thanks for the follow, Cla. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, Ouya. Merry curry. Merry curry. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Am I not gamer because I sleep at 10 p.m.? You are not gamer, unfortunately. We have to rescind your gamer badge, kiddo. Or old man. Either kiddo or old man. Miku meme. What meme? The one I know is the Miku meme that I know is the one with the leak. Also sleep at 10 p.m. for work. Oh. Do you two have similar work? Or I guess similar work schedule. But to be honest, I am really more into actually resting at the right time instead of, you know, staying up too late. Stay up too late is not so good for your health. If you're younger, you can get away with it. But the older you get, you know, like we dinosaur fossils here, the worse it means for health. Like, studies show that staying up late is equivalent to smoking several cigarettes a day. I can't remember the statistics, but it's as bad as that. And I don't even smoke. Yes, your godfather does not even smoke. And the last time I drank was even a long time ago. well, drank alcohol, but I drink water. Water. Hello, Chest on a Quest. So you're on a quest to talk about wheels, I see. That is a very, how do you say this? Honorable job. Hello, Sturban. Welcome, welcome. Underscore uncle. Auntie. Hello. How many rice did you harvest today? Thank you for your work, Mr. Farmer. Thank you. We are thankful for your efforts. A lot of Asians cannot live without your hard work. 6-7 followers. We just reached 6-7. Stat follow goal count. Yes, okay. So YouTube, if you don't notice, on Twitch, you can set goals. Follower goals, subscriber goals. Follower goals is basically subscribers for YouTube. But on Twitch, we just reached 6-7. 6-7. We just reached 6-7, chat. Can you believe that? Actually, 6-7. Holy business. I clock in 6:45 a.m., clock out 3:15 p.m. Oh, you beat the traffic. That's actually not a bad time, actually. To be honest with you, like you wake up early, but the timing isn't bad. Because you're like not in the mainstream hours, right? The mainstream office hours means a lot of stress. Smoke kids in League of Legends, ayo? You have a League Pro here? It's tired. Ha! It kind of reminds me of how Annie would say, ha! Beaten by a little kid. Ha! But wheel is definitely one of the earliest inventions of man. Like, besides fire, the wheel is one of the best inventions made from the ancient man. Water is life. Actually, I should drink more water. Good idea. This man wants violence. No? What do you mean no? What if I clock out at 3:15 and get home at 7? That's less than 4 hours of work. Or do you mean like... Wait, I do need to drink the water now. After talking for 42 minutes. Because 5 minutes was for preparation. Yeah, depending on which part of the world you live, if you go out in mainstream hours for your work, your commute would take 2 to 3.5 hours. Hey, Sorrow, welcome. Welcome, Mary Curry. Water and violence. I am just pouring water. Don't mind me. Okay. And here, I will gracefully drink water. Ooh. Why? What's wrong? Did you want to see me drink water? Pretty. Thank you. Thank you. I really like my fan too. It's really pretty. The fan is nice, but I'm a better fan. What? You're an electric fan. I'm hiding my mouth gracefully, my face, as I drink water, but I already drank the water. A slimy fan. So he's a slime, I see. Office fan. Office reminds me of, well, the show called The Office. Fantastic. I see someone's a dad here. Hello, DZVW. Welcome, Mary Curry. And you're not goons, okay? You're mobsters. Well, unofficial name. Don't ever call me that again. Chat, I have something very important to talk with you, chat. We do not have hashtags yet, aside from the fan names. Like, we don't have live hashtag, art hashtag, meme hashtag, assets hashtag, community hashtag. Yeah, I want to have a community hashtag. A coon is a form of mobster. Oh, you and I know what's the other meaning is all about. Don't you pretend. None of this is have yet. Yep, we do not have any hashtags yet. Okay. Let me flash this up. Which on YouTube you're seeing in this. So I am taking suggestions. Fan name. No, please, do not make that a thing. I do not want the Godfather. I do not want to be the next coming of Diva. I already have an idea for the NSFW thing, but we'll get there later. We will get there later. And there it is. Literally shorts. Ooh. Ooh. Mary Curry Pixel, welcome to the stream. You can't do this to us. Yeah, you are not goon. No, you are not goons. For YouTube, if you're wondering who I'm talking to, I'm actually schizophrenic and I'm talking to the voices inside my head. So, and to the people on Twitch, if sometimes you would see or hear me talk to people somewhere else, I offer you the same explanation. I'm talking to the voices inside my head. But that doesn't really fly with you. Because you're the voices. Yeah, social media low-key sucks, but sometimes you gotta use it to reach people. And if you're not streaming, a place where you can like vomit your thoughts, intrusive thoughts. The voices say a Godfather, please. We are the angel and the demon, exactly. A meteor shower. Oh, you mean a meteor shower? No, I didn't. Was it beautiful? Was it gorgeous? The meteor shower I know is a Korean show. I watched a couple of episodes, but I can't remember because it was a long time ago. It's literally ancient. So old. So old. If I am not a goon, then how come I always say, hey boss, what's the plan? Got him. Actually, I do not have like a one-liner or something yet. Capiche? The only shower you know is rice shower. It's a rice shower. And gold ship isn't a shower. Sure, you have a joke. Golden boy. Isn't that Oscar de la Hoya? That's Oscar de la Hoya, right, chat? But I do have some ideas already. Like, hang on. Let's see. Let me pull it up. Oh, you'll put it here. Wait. I have to type them manually. Cannot copy paste. Why did the tomato turn red? Why? Rice Shower mention. Yes, I like Rice Shower's story. I watched the anime, and even though her arc is short, it was really well delivered. It was so well delivered. Because he saw the salad dressing. I can't believe you said this joke. What the heck? Rice shower, my baby. Oh, so nice to see so much love for Rice shower. When she won and the people rejected her, that was so heartbreaking. You know, that was so heartbreaking. I didn't want to see her cry like that anymore, you know? Yeah, but even though she met a tragic end, she finally got recognized by the people. You know, that is, I don't think they're going to adapt that into the anime because her arc has basically already resolved, but eventually people turn around on her and she gets accepted and actually gets fan voted by the people into Arimakinen. So that was really heart touching when I dug deeper into her story. And I really like that the people turned around on her and she got to have, even though she passed away early, she in the end the people recognized her instead of her passing away without the people getting recognized. Let's see. Still in Love is your Onesama. When I saw the UI change when she got featured, that was intense. Like, intense. Really intense. Especially considering as a global player, we don't have anything like that. But you could feel her devotion. You could feel her devotion. Hello, MJ. Now that this year is almost over, have you ever thought about your long-term goals for next year? Long-term goals. My long-term goals is, well, basically the same. Set things up because a lot of things are still very bare bones around here. And I want to make a community for the people, by the people. So those are the things I am focusing for next year. And also just keep pushing out the content that people would like, that I would watch myself as well. So those are my 3 immediate goals for the next year. Let's see. What is brown and sticky? Rice. Brown rice. Because you can actually cook rice as a sticky rice. Expand the Famiglia. Exactly. Hire more goons. No. Chat, you are not goons. Okay? Dropping the phone in your face is such an annoying thing. That never happened. What never happened? Hey, Ice, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Good to be real quick. I hope by goon you mean like actually be a mob for me. Let's see. Bossu broadcasts. Oh, also good. I can add that to the live hashtag choices. Hang on. Let me just enter key. There we go. Sorry, those were my psychic powers. Mary Curry, hello. Hello, Mary Curry, welcome. I'm glad you can make it on my Christmas stream. I don't have anything special prepared, just myself. And I'm happy I'm spending this time with you, chat. Wow, we're about to reach 1 hour. I think I will extend our stream duration for like a bit more. 30 minutes maybe? Because I'm not feeling too tired. My throat is going. It's doing so well. Hello anyway, thanks for the follow. Welcome. You're all what I ever want for Christmas. All I want for Christmas is you. Something like that. Let's see. And then for art... Wait. Futeyumi is insane. I like it. That is the hashtag I was already going to put there. Futayumi. That is non-negotiable. Question, Father John. Thank you, my child. Will you be having a Discord server soon? Yes. 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 But I'm not sure when. Deal with it. Wait, where's the deal with it? I need this. Deal with it. Assets. Wait, we cannot use the assets hashtag because it's so generic. It's just going to fall under like the other basic ones. All right. If you're gonna go leave, then Mr. Pixel, go leave. It's not like you're paying me to entertain you, huh? You're here to entertain me, not the other way around. Let's see. You're sold. 2 emoji. Wait, actually, this is the first time I learned. Like, you know that stone face tattoo emote, right? I usually would just select it on the emoji selector. And I never bothered to look at what the text actually, or the label actually says. And it says TW emoji. What does TW even stand for? Okay, Twitch chat. So, maybe you're wondering like, who the hell is Pixel? That's not their full username. I won't dox your full username for you here on Twitch. Dox? I don't think it's called doxing because but just some background. So they keep on asking me, they want to tell a lot of jokes on their end, and then they don't realize I'm like talking to all the other voices in my head at the same time, which I already said when they came in, right? I'm talking to the voices in my head called Twitch chat, and they keep trying to like push their jokes, and when I wouldn't respond right away, they would like react like, come on. Yeah, like I'm literally busy with a lot of the voices in my head, and we're talking with a lot of topics. Right. I don't want to make fun of them too much, but here's just a lesson. When people are talking about certain topics, you do not just go into a conversation and insert your joke that's not related to the conversation out of the blue. The right thing to do is you let the conversation flow. And if you have a joke you want to tell, you can tell that when chat or the time dies. Like if there's dead air, you can use that and you will be you can help the group conversation be alive again by telling a joke. Like telling jokes by itself isn't bad, but it's a timing, and if it's relevant to the conversation. Yeah? So if it's relevant to the conversation, it helps. It helps. I do think, I got asked for the goals earlier, right? For me, I want to make like a positive space, right? I don't really want to make a stream where you go in and then you hear me complain about all the different kind of stuff, all the cringe things that's happening on Twitter, all the cringe things that's happening in the world. Like, you already see that all day. Why would I repeat that to you, right? You would want to like open stream, put me in a second monitor, and then you'll just hear me yap or play some video games while I do some clippable moments, probably. Or not, because apparently I'm boring. Or maybe I am playing it safe, but that's the place I wanna have, you know? Just a positive little pocket. And if there are opportunities for lessons, I would like to take those moments and turn them into lessons. Open your stream in the background while you play games. Yes, I would like that. If you lurk, or if you decide to chat a bit and then lurk later, that's also okay. If you lurk first and then chat later, or like not chat at all, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. I know for some streamers, they want you to also be like, wait, what do you mean you've been following me for like a year, but it's your first time chatting? And then they would make fun of you. At least I saw that random Twitter clip. But no. Lurking is also a form of support. But like, not a lot of people will wanna chat, right? A lot of people are introverts. I mean, I'm an introvert. And I watch a lot of streams while I'm not talking. So, let's see. My favorite first-time chatters are the lurker like 5 years who just dunks the streamer as their first chat and never talks again. I hope by dunk you mean like dunk with a lot of praises, a lot of compliments. Also chatting, sorry if I missed your messages from like earlier. We got to talking for a bit like this, so. Also, so that's why it's hot. I forgot my air conditioning. Oh. I forgot my air conditioning turns off automatically. And I'm also wearing my jacket. Hang on, chat. I need to take my jacket off. It's a little hot. I hope you don't mind me taking off a couple of layers. There we go. There we go. It's a little hot in here. So I forgot to turn off the air conditioning. To turn it on. So, here. I hope it's okay with you. I hope it's okay with you. Ah. There we go. Ah. Now it's more comfy. It's more comfy now. It's more comfy. Huh? What do you mean, huh? It's just a little hot, so... No, you're not called goons. There's a temporary name, mobsters. Another suggestion I read was mafiosos. So, please, you're not goons. Come on. Oh. Sorry about that, chat. It took me a bit to take off all my clothes. And big credits to Orange Sekai. She helped give me my clothes. The main designer is... Wait, my brain is lagging. Kingu _CH. And they did a great job of coming up with my fit. I gave them some specifications. And here we are. Here we are. In Seoul we are. What do you mean in Seoul? Seoul society? I usually don't chat in a lot of stream chats because there's so many people rammed in stream chat at once and I got anxiety through a screen. Yeah, actually, you know, even though for some people you say, oh, it's just online, you don't have to worry, but like you're still talking to like actual people, right? It's not like you're talking to a chatbot. Oh, maybe I am a chatbot. The hottest chatbot, you know. Getting a pat in the head? Why, thank you. Hey, thank you for the follow, Vietnam. And remains, wait, to Vietnam. When I mentioned the Vietnam thingy, it reminded me of like coffee. And I haven't drank coffee yet. But it's okay. I'm getting my energy from talking with you, chat, right now. Lackeys are just henchmen. I guess we do not need like the fan name to be super completely unique. I know for Ducky Bird, she calls her fans the Dragoons. And she's a bird. Very curious why. I have no idea. Let's see. The dad internet theory might disagree with that. Yeah, maybe I am a bot. But yes, hello, welcome. I'm glad you guys decided to follow. We are now, I think, are we at 69 follows at Twitch now? Because we reached 67 earlier. Oh, interesting name. Hello, job application. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follows. Welcome everyone to the stream. Mary Curry. Mary Curry. Mary Curry. 72. Isn't that the 72 demons of Goetia? Or was it Boetia? I can't remember. I was reading. So imagine reading, right? So there's a lot of lore in the Persona games, and they would put several names in the several lore stories because all of them are taken from actual legends and stuff. And I saw for some demons, they came from like the 72 demons of, I can't remember if it was Goetia. Please correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Hey Baden, welcome back. Mary Curie, you love what I look? Thank you. Thank you. Wait, is reading required for stream? And no, it's not, but just something I did. Here are some suggestions. Chat, I'm sorry if I missed if you miss your messages. Please feel free to resend some of your suggestions. I would put them in the hashtags list here. Hello, Light. Hello. Goetia. Okay, I got it right the first time. Yeah, thank you. Oh, can't read. Guess your time is up. You'll be going and hope for the best. Thank you. Will I see you again this weekend? I hope I'll see you again this weekend. Shoulders. I took off my clothes because I needed to. It was getting a little hot. Put on your gunners. What's a gunner? I can't read, you're a gamer. Yeah, actually, there used to be a time when tutorials were very common in games. When you start a game, there is a tutorial, and then there's a lot of tips, a lot of reading. But in the beginning, it wasn't like that. But there was a certain point in gaming where it became like that. A lot of games you would launch, there's like a tutorial stage. And there's a lot of reading. And then the developers would literally just, even for the most obvious things, like, oh, you just need to click on items to use items. Like, yeah, duh, Captain Obvious. Duh, of course. Does that really need a tutorial? And nowadays, I feel like those kinds of tutorials in games have mostly gone away. There's still a few games that still does that. But for most games, they don't do that anymore. Then deal with the consequences of my actions. This reminds me of when you do some certain cutscenes, and then it was like so innocent and everything, and then you skip it, and then all of a sudden you're surrounded by fire, and your entire family is dead, and your best friend betrayed you. Like, what the hell happened? Yakuza cutscenes of you like gunners. Oh, okay. When you mentioned gunners the first time, I was like, what do you mean gunner? Are you making like a pun of the goon thingy again? And then when you said gaming glasses, right, it's that one. It's that one. Hey Senko, I bet you slap harder. What do you mean I slap harder? Is that because I Have a fan. Fan? Since it's hot. Other kind of tool at the beginning. Huh? Huh? What do you mean? Hmm? My shoulders are shining. Go wipe them down. Will do, will do. Slap thingies. You don't know the names. What's a slap thingy? Slapstick? Is that it? A slapstick? Maybe that's what it is, a slapstick. Damn, I guess I'll just come up with the hashtags later, but please. After stream, I'll make a post on Twitter, or I guess I should call it X. All the changes really has been reminding me it's not really Twitter anymore. Hey Noel, welcome. Hello New Skip Tales, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream and Mary Curry. Mary Curry. Mary Curry. What's X? I only know Twitter. Well, it's really more like X now. I used to call it like just Twitter all the time, but they've introduced a lot of changes over the year and it really reminds me it's not Twitter anymore. Can you play chess? It's been a long time since I last played chess. But yes, I can play chess. You talking about the ones where it's a stick with a hand at the end? And it has two other hand clappers on it. Oh, that's the one. I remember that then. Shake it back and forth to slap. But yes, hi. Yeah, barely recognizable as Twitter. Yeah. I won't spoil your night by talking about what happened to Twitter, at least on Christmas Day. But yeah, it's very, very different. But if you're there and still using it, I do think I will continue using it up until after all the artists I follow and like completely stop or like their activity would drop to like a really low. I would keep using it, but just in case, I also made a B-Sky. I haven't linked it in my socials yet on Twitch and stuff, but I have a B-Sky now. So I'm not sure what to expect, but that's my B-Sky. If you have a blue sky, you can follow me there. And if you don't have a blue sky, but you're planning on making one, I would highly recommend you click on the feeds part on B-Sky. You'll see it on the side panel on the left. And then scroll down and click on the For You thingy. So For You would make it so you get another feed where it behaves a little like X, just a little, but without the controversies and stuff. And it would put a lot of recommendations from the accounts that you follow and the accounts that you follow that they follow and like. So that's how it works, basically speaking. I'm not the developer of that feed thingy, but that's what I experienced with it. So I am on B-Sky now. And everyone forgot about it. Yeah. I also made an account in Threads a long time ago, but then do people actually still use Threads? I wonder if this time around the migration would be actually for real. I do think for a lot of people, it's just a really tiring endeavor. So already found me. That's good. That's good. I don't have anything posted there yet, but I wanted like my first post to be my reference sheet with hashtags. B-Sky has its own issues with art. Oh, yeah, back then they were like very, very strict. But nowadays, if you post certain, let's just say, sauciness, spiciness, you're allowed now, as long as you tag it appropriately. Are you a wine enjoyer? I used to be. I haven't been drinking for a while now, so yeah. But wine is good. A little bit of wine is good. Red wine, white wine. Few years aged from Sasau. Yeah, the sexy art. It used to be. Now they actually accept that. They actually accept that. And you're not gonna get banned for that. Of course, if you post certain illegal stuff, like very explicit gore art, I believe you're going to get suspended. If you post certain minor looking characters in certain depictions, you're going to get suspended. Otherwise, if you make certain kinds of arts for adults, then you're not gonna get suspended. Let's see. May I just say you have a very beautiful voice? Why, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Utayumi, it's insane. Hello, Ace. Welcome. Mary Kuri. Yes. Oh. Oh yes, it's kind of insane that we actually have the NSFW hashtag already, but we don't have an art hashtag. We don't have an art hashtag yet. Chad, I need your help. I can't share these hashtags without having an art hashtag. Safe for work. I'm not a lewd tuber. I'm not a lewd tuber, okay? So chat, I need your help. Oh. Dirge, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Mary Curie. Did you side-eye? There's nothing to side-eye about. Nothing to side-eye about. More that kind of art? I am Father John VTuber after all. Wait. Godfather, come on. Let's not make Godfather a thing. Yumi-stration. Yumi-stration for the art hashtag. Kind of defenestration. It almost feels like, chat, you're going to draw me being thrown out the window. I know I have a window, but please do not throw me out the window. Godfather or Goons, please. You are not Goon. Your fan name is not Goon. Offer yours too. You can post this on your DMs, huh? Wait, I'm actually... I can't laugh too much. Chat. I do need to hydrate. Again. I almost spilled the water. Hi, David. Welcome. Mamma mia. Mary Curie. Let me just drink some water. Please, I'm taking more suggestions. Hydrate. Definitely gonna be a cheap redeem. So you guys can remind me to hydrate. Hey Crazy, welcome back. Mary Curry. For YouTube, we have a few new returnees coming. And I wanted to say, I'm also talking to the voices in my head on Twitch. And for Twitch, you already know I'm also talking to the voices in my head from YouTube. I can't display a combined chat on stream, but I might be able to show Twitch chat sometime later. I was looking for a chat widget the other day. Some chat widgets, including paid ones. And I can't find something that I really want to use just yet. So I haven't set it up yet. Hello, I'm the voices inside your head. Yes. Make sure you finish laughing first before drinking, or else it might get worse. Do not worry. Do not worry. And hello, Ace. Thanks for following Twitch. And I see you're also chatting on YouTube. Thank you. I also have watch hours I'm trying to reach on YouTube. So your viewing on YouTube definitely helps a lot. So thank you very much. And for Twitch, you being active here helps me be less boring and actually make me think, oh yeah, I actually have voices inside my head. Yeah, YT chat cannot be shown, only Twitch chat. I know some creators show both, but the moment a Twitch staff comes in, it becomes an excuse to ban. So, but hey, that could be a chance to actually go viral on X. Not really something I am really like thinking about too much. Like right now, I already have my hands full, like trying to recover from my health and stuff. And I just want to like, you know, hang out with you and have fun. Make a community. Make sure we have a foundation. Like, it's a bad thing to go viral when you don't have the foundation yet, when you don't have your core community, you know? Because your chat would just get filled with a lot of different people that would not necessarily stand for your virtues, for what you stand for what you want, for the people you want to be there in the community. So, and hello, Mayor. One of the voices in your head escaped, and that is me. Please do not try to escape. Mafoto Yumi, that is also a good suggestion. I can also put Fuyumi photos, I think. Let's see. I think for community and fan name, we should wait until closer to Discord time. That is good. I agree. For later. And I'm also not posting the NSFW hashtag until we've decided on the art hashtag. It would be weird if I'm not even a YouTuber. I don't have OnlyFans. I don't have Fansly. And I do not plan on making that. So having that as my first official hashtag would be, not gonna lie, low-key crazy. Weird. Nothing wrong with being weird. It's good to be weird in your own ways. Like, the community thingy I'm thinking about is we are kind of like a band of outcasts. And I recruited you. You found my propaganda posters, shorts, live streams. And then you ended up here. Hello, my first name is Voices, the last name is Head, my middle name is Inside. Mutts? Dogs. Hello, doggy. We can have a... No, I will not include Goon as an option. What's kind of sounds like you're dogs of the government. Why the algorithm somehow? What happened? What happened? Oh yes, Merry Curry. So to those who just arrived, I hope your Christmas went well. And Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. For me, I had a lot of food to eat. Spaghetti, chicken, and more chicken, and rice, and veggies. I'm trying to remember my dinner, but all of a sudden I couldn't. I'm struggling to remember what my dinner was. Sermon. Right now we are nameless. Yes. So in my recommendations, now I'm here. Wait, actually, I want to ask. I want to ask everyone here. How did you find me? I'm so curious. Like, did you saw me in your homepage or while scrolling shorts? Did you see me on Twitch? Did a friend recommend you my channel? I'm curious. Sleep well? Yeah, it's getting late. Actually, I really should end stream soon-ish, but I want to chat a little bit more. Just a little bit more. But yes, good night, British friendo. So in live channels. Oh, thank you. Wait, live channels. Right, live channels on Twitch. Because of shorts. For the reason, but too tired to explain. No worries, you can tell me next time. Kenji sent you a short. Ah, you got a friend recommended you. Nice, nice. Found in a dream. Very creative. Needed a jailer. Ain't no way. Woke up one day and got them. It's a God-given mission. It is your mission to build the church of Mayu Fuyumi. Kenji, good friend. He's not here. Probably stayed up late. Or out with the family. Saw on the side a new stream. Wait, saw on the side? What side? God be like, Bino, watch Mayu. Oh, I shouldn't try to make voices. It's a bit too difficult on my throat. Found... Oh, way back when I was doing singing shorts. Oh, singing shorts. I stopped singing because I already did 10 and I was thinking I want to do 10 shorts of one kind and then do another 10 of another kind. But right now it's been a little inconsistent. But I'm thinking about for shorts, maybe I can tell stories or something. Or since people really liked me talking about Ichigo Ichiya, that is like my most popular short on YouTube. On TikTok, I can't remember my most popular right now because my TikToks like kinda are very competitive with each other, like the top shorts. So, would you still like chat if we were a worm? Yes, 100%. 100%. I will not be turned off by chat just because you're a worm. Actually, that would be even better because sometimes I fish. And when I fish, I need bait. And you know what makes for good bait? Worm makes for good bait. So if chat were to be a worm, I would have a good time fishing. A silver Mercedes C9. C9? League Esports. League Esports mentioned. What have you guys done? Just a convenient thing for fishing. Cloud9 Mercedes, right? Would you like chat? No, you will never be called goons. I know you can be goons somewhere, but I will not call you goons. Famiglia. That is also a good idea. You know what? I would also put that in there. It won't be part of the reference sheet yet, but I will put it there. There we go. Fish love me. women fear me. Mayufia. What's that? The Mayufia for the community? Like, this community one actually is for so right, I haven't explained it yet. We will be discussing it for later, like the actual hashtags in a later stream, like when we have a Discord server. But remember when I mentioned I want the community to, well, be a community, and you exist even when I'm like not around. I also know that there's gonna be people who's going to be around only when I'm around, which is completely fine. That's completely fine. But I want for others who wants to have a community to like go to after work and I'm not around, they're gonna have a good time. So what I envision for that community hashtag are, if you make fan arts of yourself in a Mafia outfit, or you're spending time with other Mafia people in the Famiglia, that would be the community hashtag. If we have community games, some good moments, I would like that community hashtag to be the hashtag, like sharing content. Because I know social media is, you just go viral when you talk about negative stuff, but I want to have like hashtags to celebrate, like the positive, the good moments. Like, who cares if it doesn't go viral? It's just something that, hey, I want to check what the community hashtag, like what did the community come up with today? Did they spend a good time? Did they have a good time? And I click on it and then I see some funny moments, right? So, Mine not here. I'ma head out. You got the meme, the spirit of that meme, very nicely. Yeah, what's community idea? Very well. I shall add the Mayufia as a suggestion in community. There you go. We're gonna be more like Team Rocket, Team Mayu, Team Fuyumi. Meow, that's right. You like storytime shorts? Okay. Yeah, there is a creator. Sometimes shows up in my shorts. And he usually starts his shorts like flashback to the moment when, remember the time when. I'm thinking either maybe remember the time, or I just start already with the story right away. Actually, chat, I used to be, speaking of that, right, the stories and stuff, I used to be someone, back when the internet wasn't fast and stuff, YouTube already existed. YouTube was around already in 2008. But I remember, because internet was really slow, I couldn't really like watch videos, right? I could, but I literally have to sit there, wait it to buffer, and it takes really long. So of course, YouTube wasn't really my main pastime back then. My pastime back then, besides from gaming, was, and aside from studying, yes, I used to be like the kind of person who was, our parents enrolled us in school, so why would we not take the time to do our homework and study in advance and, try to do good in school? Classic honor student. But when I'm done like studying and stuff, I would open up Wikipedia and then I would like read some random articles, usually history, sometimes science, like, did you know the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, that kind of stuff. And then for history, like, there's this little tidbit that I learned before where apparently Cuchulainn, even when he was dead, he still killed people. Like, there were people who was trying to get to him, and then those people were killed. I forgot the details how they were killed, but they got killed even when Cuchulainn was already dead. And if you're a Fate fan, you would remember Kahulin as Lancer. So, God, I was 5. Now I'm 22. Right, actually, if you guys just when if that if we make the Discord later, do not say, "Oh, I was 5" or "I was a child" or something. Especially if you're in regions where they have the enforcement of child safety laws or something going on, because Discord's AI is very sensitive to that kind of stuff. I know you probably won't do it, but just in case. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think even if you say was, it probably would still flag you. And then you have to provide an ID. And then if you provide an ID, we know what happened to Discord. Like, Discord literally. So they say, right, they're not storing your ID information, and it's a third party. But the third party they're working with, the thousands of IDs literally got leaked, literally got hacked. Like, come on. Come on. That was... I wouldn't trust my ID with Discord when they would give it to a third party, and then said third party gets hacked. Oh. And I wouldn't want the same for you guys too, because identity theft is an actual thing. I remember I saw in the news sometimes it would pop up where someone would apply for a credit card, and then all of a sudden they find out their credit score is really, really bad. And apparently some people opened an account in their name, and there we go. To see a marching band. My Chemical Romance is amazing. My Chemical Romance is amazing. Tony Montana from Scarface. Good movie. I remember when I watched the Godfather series, the series of movies. Damn. Such a masterpiece. Such a masterpiece. I would definitely watch it again. 70 soon. That is certainly something I also want to set up, but yeah. I'm not sure when yet, but we will set that up. One day. One day. Lancer always done dirty. Yeah, but his story is so legendary. Like, what do you mean you can still kill, even when you already did? Like, Archer is like, oh. No, not Archer, but... No, wait, he is Archer. People die when they are killed. I mean, he is Archer, right? He said that before he was Archer, but he's eventually gonna become Archer anyway. People die when they are killed. Meanwhile, Lancer is like, people can die even when they get killed by a dead person. I like how you said all 3 Godfather movies and skipped one. The Archer class really is made up of archers. Exactly. Spoilers! Haven't seen Yu-Gi-Oh yet. Huh? I didn't talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. Wow. Oh, I'm a little hungry, even though I already ate. Time to switch devices. What kind of devices? What kind of devices? Fate. Actually, didn't HSR have like a collab with Fate a while ago? And then what happened was they finally got it. And they actually got the Japanese VAs for it. And they did a good job. Like, some people were like surprised that Archer would actually speak the entire incantation of his ultimate. Actually never dies in game. Bro have a lot of evade. Yeah, I heard. I heard he's actually one of the good units back when I still played. Although Berserker was the one recommended if you're FTP or low spender and want to save for characters like what do you call this? Jolter. Own to PC. Gonna watch from the fridge. Dungeon dice monsters. What's a dungeon dice monster? What's that? What is that? Right. Oh, right, chat. Before I forget. We have other stream from Duke Devlin. Huh. Weird season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Season? I didn't realize. I thought it was a completely different one because the name is, well, completely different. Yeah. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! I see, I see. He tried to make more games based off Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait, tried? So it wasn't successful. Unkillable. Yeah, he has Gods or Revive. Yeah. I think that's one of the reasons. He has good stats and he can actually survive. And then I tried my hand at FGO and saved a lot of pulls. I controlled my desire not to pull. I controlled my desire to pull so that I wouldn't pull. And then what happened was I ended up pulling anyway. And it's just, you know. Ugh. Oh wait, sorry Crazy. I missed your message with the had spaghetti. Family makes some really good meatballs. Meatballs! I want meatballs. I want meatballs. I kind of want meatballs now, actually. Huh. I want meatballs now. Oh dear. Solos Part 1. Guy from God of War. Hello, MC Terror. Welcome, welcome. Balls. Yeah, Temu Kaiba. Temu Kaiba. Tried to make a new game with this IP. Tried to make games based off Yu-Gi-Oh! What's the story about then? Like, why are they playing it again? A little drunk because of Christmas. I would hope it's because of Christmas. Wait, how do I make it so for YouTube? I'm trying to figure out how to redirect to my own stuff. Like, let me check. I just typed /redirect there just to test, and I couldn't see. Trips over a rock. Oh, I hope you didn't hit your face on the floor. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. And Merry Kuri. Merry Kuri to you, Kami, and to you too, Terror. Merry Kuri. Merry Kuri. I am Mayu Fuyumi. I'm Godfather. Ex-Godfather, returned Godfather again. And here, making my... what do I call this? Building my community again. My Famiglia. Welcome to this crime family, but we're not doing crimes anymore. So FBI, police enforcement, please. Law enforcement, please. You can now click away. You can now click away. Or you can stay. Help me become partner on YouTube. And help me hit affiliate on Twitch. Did it hurt when you fell into my arms? Hey, yo, Rismas. Merry Rismas, everybody. It's a 6-7 Merry Rismas. 6-7 Merry Rismas. I'm gonna try to figure out how to do the redirect on YouTube another time maybe. Or if you guys know, please let me know. I'm trying to like figure out how the redirect or raid works on YouTube, and I couldn't find how. Yeah, fan name is not Goon. Okay? It's not Goon. No. Do you guys really want Goon? Oh, brain rotted. Shit. Laughing is not good for me right now. And me now. Fan name, not Goon. Like, you guys are not Goon. That's the only meaning. That's the only meaning. Hydrate. I will hydrate. There we go. No, you're not a goon. You're not a goon. Yes, we are not goon. In no way. Oh, thank you for looking it up for me. You need 1,000 subs to raid on YouTube. Oh, okay. So even if I want to raid myself, it's not an option. Okay, chat. If you're not following me on YouTube yet, please follow me. And make a ton of accounts. No, don't make a ton of accounts. Chains of Olympus and Ghosts of Sparta. Oh, I see. Thank you for linking my YouTube account. Although, I do think for a lot of Twitchers, you already follow me on YouTube. But we did get a few new follows today, who probably found me on the Twitch homepage, probably. Wait, actually, how many did find me on the Twitch homepage? You're twitching. Yes, Twitchers. That's a coin to your Twitcher. That's a game I tried to get into. So back when I had a gaming laptop, I got myself Witcher 2. Not when the game came out. It's already the time when they have like the, I think GOTY version or something, the complete edition. I tried playing it. And my gaming laptop, even though it's a gaming laptop, I couldn't even put medium settings for The Witcher. My laptop was actually having so much difficulty. Like, it was almost, you can hear it launch like a jet engines. And I had to put the settings to low. Even at lowest settings, my FPS was 15 to 20. And back then, it was playable for me. I was like, oh, finally, the game is playable. It doesn't crash anymore. 15 to 20 FPS. The same with the Tomb Raider reboot. When the Tomb Raider reboot came out, the FPS was around 20. And I was like, oh, finally, a playable FPS. And nowadays, when I try to play a game at 20 FPS, it's... Huh? Like, huh? You can't play on 20. 30, yeah. 20, no. I used to play Minecraft, 15 to 20. But I think Minecraft is definitely one of those games where it's playable on 20 FPS. But surprisingly, modded Minecraft can actually make your gamer desktop PC actually, what do you call this? Actually struggle. Merry Christmas, Mayu. Thank you, NASA. Welcome back, and Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Curry. Oh wait, I forgot to remove the panic. I was still panicking from the FPS. Project Zomboid. I haven't tried Project Zomboid yet, but I saw the Hololive girls play it before. Modern Minecraft is poorly optimized. It makes me cry. Isn't that so true? Another win for the haters. The hater only plays Skyrim, not Fortnite. Chat, actually, they did re-release Skyrim again for the 11th time on Switch too. That's crazy. No, no, do not do that. No. And another one. Another one. Dang. What another one? We should hop on Minecraft together. Yeah, Minecraft is good. Minecraft is good. Oh yeah, another one for Skyrim. Yeah, another one. They release it on Skyrim again. On Skyrim again. On Switch 2 again. Phantom, welcome. Hi, I'm Mayu Fuyovi, your godfather of the Famiglia you are now joining. Skyrim Remaster. Yeah, we already got the Skyrim Remaster, right? It was called, what do you call this? Anniversary update or something? Merry Foxmas to you too. Merry Curry. Oh yeah, we got another Skyrim port. What? GTA 6. GTA 6, yeah. I really never thought it would release like this year because sure, they had that promotional video, but other than that, usually big games like that, except if it's Todd Howard, because for him, he just dropped the Oblivion Remastered, which is another game I want to play with you guys. I have the game, but I haven't played it yet. I want to play it with you guys. And so he just dropped it, like Shadow dropped it. A lot of developers were like, smaller developers were also like planning a release around that same time frame. And then when Oblivion Remastered dropped, they decided not to anymore. Although there was another game, I think it was remastered, or no, not remastered, but I think it was Clear Obscure. They both drop around the same time. But instead of cannibalizing on each other, I feel like they actually helped each other out because after you take a break from one game, you're gonna try out another RPG game, right? So, GTA London. Hello, dissociative. Isn't that just gonna be nice? Hey, Aldrich. That's some cool Eldritch emojis. GTA Advance, Game Boy Advance. GTA 6 Studio also has legal trouble. Oh, what happened? What kind of legal trouble? What kind of legal trouble? Oh, for GTA Advance. Trying to remember some Game Boy Advance games I played. Area of Sorrow was DS. Oh, union busting. Oof, that was some messy stuff. That is messy. That's messed up. I don't want to talk about what do you call this? Political stuff in here, but I would still say that is messed up. Now I'm worried, like, with GTA 6, like, is it really gonna come out with the good quality when they were actively doing that kind of shit, you know? Like, so against the people who actually make the game, you know? Kind of cringe of them, to be honest. You can tell how leap to GTA 2. Oh, that's an actual game. I didn't know. You can tell how to leap to GTA 2. I didn't know because my first Grand Theft Auto was actually Vice City. Sayonara. Clever name. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream and Merry Curry. 2 GTA Londons. Oh. Yeah, I might be a long-time gamer, but there's still games I'm not familiar. Think it's not gonna happen. They knew they couldn't get their crunch time. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. like already forcing their devs to crunch and then doing union busting on top of that. Like, we all know crunch time is like pretty much required for game development, right? But like, come on. Yes, that is the hashtag for NSFW, but that's not official yet. I'm not posting this yet, so I want to decide on the art hashtag first. So I guess I should hide these hashtags now because we're just talking about other topics now. First GTA was 3, then Vice you played. I see. Yeah, mine was Vice City. Alright, chat. We have reached 2 hours and I need to rest my voice. We're going to be streaming for another 2 hours on the weekend. 2 sessions of 2 hours. For the schedule, if you're in YouTube, I have the 2 live stream waiting rooms up already. And for Twitch, I have my schedule up already in the schedules tab. Vice City was great. I didn't finish Vice City. I watched my brother play it, but when I played it, I had a good time. It was really interesting. Back then, cities looked like alive, right? There were many colors. And nowadays, cities were like, there's barely any colors these days. So, hey Goku, Mary Curry, Mary Curry. I'm actually about to end our little stream, and because I'm feeling the strain on my throat. I don't really want to push it too hard when we still have more streams in the weekend. I'm still recovering, but you guys actually made me feel so much better. Like, so crazy. So crazy. I really was like feeling so bad last night. And then now I'm like, yeah, much better. But I'm already, my throat is already trying to give up on me. But don't worry, we will catch up again this weekend. Thank you. Get well soon. Thank you for the stream. No, thank you. Because of you, I had such a great fun. I had so much great fun. So we are going to raid, and for the raid message, I would just say Merry Christmas. I would just say Merry Christmas. There's another crime boss I want to raid. She's way bigger, but I kind of want to introduce myself, you know? It is part of her territory, and I don't want to have some violent gang banging going on, you know? If you're on Twitch, you will be brought together in the raid, but if you are on YouTube, you will not be together with the raid. I don't have YouTube raids yet. Apparently you need 1,000 followers. What? Bang, shooting, gang, which is us, right? There's the stream. You're welcome. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to switch us to the ending stream now, ending screen. And please stay a while for the raid. Thank you. I had such a great fun. I really want to continue having just chatting streams. Like, you know, like I know when we're playing video games, we can still chat, but we're going to be focusing on the game. But having sessions like this is really nice. I already feel so much better just chatting with you guys. Not goons, mobsters. All right. See you soon. Merry Curry.
ったミルキーウェイ予定の時刻通りメトロポリス汽車から見下ろす煙を出して